Alright, so, welcome to this episode of The Clueless Father. And, Mio, there you go. And I've received a few questions from friends and people on the internet about how you handle diaper rash, particularly when it gets bad. Now, obviously, you should be changing the diaper regularly and using, anti-rash cream. But what do you do when it gets really bad? And this is partially, I think, sort of like an old folk remedy and partially mixed with science. What you need is, you need a little container, you need a little stirring stick, you need an anti-rash cream. We use one called desetin, and I don't know what that is in English, but it's basically got zinc oxide, and yeah, it says zinc oxide 40 grams, and excipiente, whatever that means, 100 grams. So there you go. And then you need maizena. Now, I believe this is cornstarch in English, but and I also think they sell this in Woolworths and a couple other cheap markets. And the last thing you need is you need a bowl of Rice Krispies, because when you're trying to record videos and your daughter is running around you, you basically need to bribe them with Rice Krispies to remain calm. And there we go. Okay, so first, take a little container, put a decent portion of the cream in, maybe a little, like half a tube. Okay. Okay, so you can sort of see lots of cornstarch, fair amount of anti-rash cream, and you just got to mix it. Mix it until it gets into like a semi-solid paste. Okay, let me finish the video, okay? You gonna let me finish the video? So in the end, you sort of have a rather interesting looking concoction of it's the anti-rash cream and the cornstarch mixed together. And just mix however much you need. This will probably do about a diaper, maybe 2 diapers. Now realize that I've mixed this in a old Philadelphia cream cheese container, so you probably don't want to leave that around for the relatives to find. Otherwise, we just handled a rash with my daughter with this, a bum rash with my daughter a couple weeks ago with this, and it worked great. And she had a really bad rash, and we were trying a lot of different things to solve it. And what we did is that we ended up applying this, and then once we smeared it all around, and before we closed up the diaper, we added some more of the cornstarch, like a fairly healthy chunk of it, because it helps soak up the pee and stuff like that comes out, so it doesn't irritate their skin, which is already really irritated. And then in between diaper changes, it's also good to let them have airtime, just let them run around naked. Yes, sometimes they pee on the floor and you have to clean it up, but it's better than them screaming about their diaper rash. And the only other thing that you might want to try adding to that is, if they have a really bad diaper rash, you can add just a touch of vinegar into the bath water. Not too much, because it'll hurt if you put too much, but just a little touch in there. I think 1 part per 100 or per 1,000. Like we used a capful for an entire baby bath, and even in her worst rash, between this and the little touch of vinegar in the bath water, it went away in a couple days. So there you go. I hope that helps. Yes, it's part folk remedy and part modern science, but it works for us. It's worked for a few of our friends, so I hope it works for you. All right. See you next time.